Hi there, it's Kevin with GatheringMagic.com here with match number 3 with playing on a budget with your artifacts. Yes, we'd like to play first. This hand is pretty terrible, but with the amount of mulligans I've been doing lately, I'm going to keep this. As we do have Temple of Epihany to scry stuff away, so I'm going to proceed to scry away every land in the entire, with these temples. Even Darksteel Citadels, they're going away, as I don't want to see another land drop. You know what, a card that I'm actually looking forward to actually putting in this list that I think it needs is either a Prognostic Sphinx, a 3/5 flying that helps you scry to find the cards you need. Just as a late game finisher, I just think that they might just be better than Illusory Angels, or just like a Keranos, just the ability to control and then just do incremental damage with 3/3/3/3 and then put them on a clock with like Shrapnel Blast seems pretty good. I'd have to look at some other cards. I know this deck can be explosive with the Ensoul Artifact on the Darksteel Citadel, which we haven't seen so far. But anyway, we will Temple of Epiphany. Yes, I will put that on bottom. There is one land. So now we have seen 6 lands out of our deck. Niv-Magus Elemental. That is an interesting card, which we're going to need to shock off before it gets too big. So there's an Ornithopter. That will allow us to cast an Angel if we do draw into it. We'll definitely put that on top. And again, I've seen Niv-Magus Elemental decks before get out of hand, so we're gonna definitely get rid of it. That's another card that you could actually put in this deck. Excellent instant sorcery spell. We do have enough instant sorcery spells that we can abuse, but it gets to a 3/4 and dodges the Anger of Gods quite quickly. But it is the cost of a card. But you could definitely think about putting it in here. Yeah, the card is definitely underrated. I wonder if this is actually just mono blue and they're using Niv-Magus Elemental as one of their 1-drops. Artisan of Forms. At least we're gonna see a fun deck here. Fortunately, I'm not gonna give him anything too neat. I think what we do here, geez, Heroic, it turns into a 5/5. No, it does not. No, it changes the base power. I wonder how this does work. We're going to let him overextend. Now we're going to put out the Ornithopter. We're going to Temple. I'm going to put that on top. I think it's fine. And we're going to Ensoul it. Now I hope he does proceed to put out a few more. So Hidden Strings is absolutely in this deck. That's what he abuses. I'm sure that it's gonna be blue and black. So I'm sure the 3/2 sacrifice a dude is gonna be in here, and also Painseer. So no real surprises. I've built a similar deck in the past. So we do go up against a fun deck. I did play another round. It was against a Launch the Fleets deck, a white-red deck, and proceeded to mulligan into Oblivion both games. So as you can tell, my frustration has been mounting throughout this video series. I do apologize if I seem really whiny right now. It's a stressful time in Magic when this happens. So Agent of the Fates, unfortunately, he's probably going to be able to cast a Hidden Strings. So we're both into top deck mode. Oh no, he does not. Oh wow. He does not get to use the agent. So it's just going to be a blowout here. I'm pretty sure a concession will follow this anger, as he is pretty much out of cards here. Yeah, I saw that coming. Another Ensoul Artifact. See, the problem with this deck, though, is it can become a little bit clunky. I don't know what it's missing. Even though I do think our draws have been terribly bad, we have stabilized and failed to do anything with the stabilization. And maybe we need some more aggressive card draw in here, or like I said, a Prognostic Sphinx, or possibly I want to think of things that can possibly even Mutavaults, even though I'd hate to hurt our mana base even more. I'm thinking maybe even Stormbreath Dragon, Keranos, just something that can actually win us the game. And that's what I feel like, even though this deck can be aggressive right off the bat, and maybe I'm just thinking of it wrong. Anyway, we'll go on to the sideboard here. Against his deck, it's fine to bring in even more Magma Sprays. It's key to shut down that heroic dude. He's going to bring in cards like Mizzium Skin, I'm sure. I don't think I need the Elixir of Immortality. Ratchet Bombs are fine. I mean, Ratchet Bombs are actually great in this. I don't think I need the Hammer. I will bring in the 2 more Anger of Gods. And I think we can safely take out Shrapnel Blast, because again, we're taking the control route. And maybe Hammer is just better than Shrapnel Blast in this instance. And we can actually even bring in like a maybe double Hammer. And I'm going to see how it works. Maybe Hammer is where I'm going wrong by citing that out, as it gets rid of the excess lands and is away from me. It kind of acts as my Nisa. Alrighty, this is fine. I'm okay with this hand, as we do have a Divination and 2 Temples, and a Magma Spray to get rid of his dude that he decides to maybe Hidden Strings. See if he Thought Seizes here. If he Thought Seizes, nope, Tormented Hero. I'm definitely okay with, giving that a few turns to live. I know Painseer's in here. This is actually going to be nice because we have an Ensoul Artifact. That's going to give us more options. We don't want a mountain. No, we do not want. We'll put it on the bottom. So Painseer getting in for 2. I do believe the right play here is going to be chucking in Ensoul Artifact on the Citadel. Now we have a 5/5 indestructible, and I hope he does put out the sacrifice dude. He does not. I think he's not going to tap out again. Geez, I kind of feel like I race him here. Put that on top. These shocks are fine at this point. Yeah, I do believe I race him. Because these Painseer can actually hurt him big time here. Which gives him a Doomblade, which is absolutely terrible. We're definitely going to Magma Spray. See, the thing is, if he has Mizzium Skin, it could be just a blowout if we Magma Spray in response. But it's still the right play. Just going to be an Artisan of Forms. So, again, not too worried about that. We're going to use a... Yeah, we'll use a Magma Spray on the Tormented Hero. And we're definitely in the driver's seat here. We can Darksteel Ingot and keep up a shock. Or... Yeah, because now I know the Illusory Angel isn't that great. We could Divination, though. But I really think the right play here is going to be the Ignite. And then we have Shock Mana up. And I think he's got to throw a Painseer under the bus here. I think that's what he wants to do. Nope, he's going to put the Artisan. This is interesting. I kind of just want to kill his Painseer here. But, nah, in response to so many things, I mean, I do have to worry about Triton Tactics and Mizzium Skin. See if a Hidden String comes on a Painseer. Ah, 4 mana. 4 mana. What could be 4 mana? It's going to be a Hidden Strings. And that's definitely my cue to shock off the Painseer, as he will not have a place to target it, and now it's just going to untap those 2. He will have an extra mana, but again, at this point, this is just uncalled for. Wow, I wish I could bull my way to wins 2, and then the other word is bleeped out. What? What? We're playing very similar decks. We're both playing very Glass Cannon decks that that can be shut down just by, you know, instant speed removal or other stuff. But very, very poor manners by my opponent there. We get a win, though, and the deck actually does what it's supposed to do. So hopefully that will get me off tilt a little bit. And unfortunately, I hate to see this behavior. This is completely uncalled for in Magic. I mean, his deck is not superior to mine. I've played decks like his before. They each have their pluses and minuses, their strengths and weaknesses. And I don't know what his issue is here. Anyway, this has been Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. One more match here. Thanks for watching.